What's going on, everybody? Having dealt with the immediate danger here in Redcliffe, all these zombies that were attacking them every night, right? We got that squared away. Apparently the kid here is possessed by a demon who's running the show for the time being, right? So we'll need to deal with the demon, and we'll also need to find a cure for Arl Eamon here if we want the best possible ending for all these people. All right, we'll take care of that later. Gotta go find a brother Genitivi and stuff. But now we're going to start running into these roadblocks. Lots of the cross-sword events. Yeah, this is a big one right here.
We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Remember, we saw a cutscene in which Loghain had essentially, with the help of Rendon Howe, hired assassins to finish off the rest of the Grey Wardens, namely us. And, you know, we're going to have to deal with them eventually, right? Well, this isn't going to end well for somebody.
The Grey Warden dies here.
Warden senses tingling.
All right, now as usual, if there's a mage, find him and deal with him, because he can wreck your shop real quick. I believe it's that one traveler right there, I think. All right. The fight is a whole lot more manageable without the mage throwing fireballs and paralyzing everybody. And oh, okay, lightning storms and all this crap. Okay, so I can essentially take care of a lot of the rest of these guys by myself now. It's the AoEs that the mages produce. It's just, oh man, it's party wipe. Seriously. These range guys out before they take out all my mages. It's kind of hard because you have two cliff faces here. This is actually, this one can be pretty nasty most of the time, honestly. You know, it's great Alistair running ahead, but he's really cheating us of all of our XP. Triggering all these traps. Friggin' jerk. We get up here and try to get this bear trap before he does. There we go. Alright, let's see what this assassin guy has to say for himself.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Oh, so you kept me around to have a bit of fun, did you? But the purpose behind torture is usually to interrogate, yes? In that case, despite the potential for fun, perhaps I'll save you a bit of time and get right to the point. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Notice that any surviving Grey Wardens, we're the only ones that can kill the Archdemon. So Loghain...
This elf is a criminal. That makes sense. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva. I understand they almost run that nation, and are hired only at great expense.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous. Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
You can actually have fun with this dude.
Not
He's actually pretty cool.
I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Loghain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Oh, well, that's between Loghain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the crows would have informed your Loghain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the crows are concerned. No need to see Loghain then. What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you? I wasn't paid anything. The crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest. Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole Zevran's package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it. You seem like a bright girl. I'm sure you have other options. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead. To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you. I happen to be a very loyal person, up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose. Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair? Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed. I could also stand around and look pretty if you prefer. Warm your bed. Fend off unwanted suitors, no? These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
What?
I guess.
You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea? All right, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan, but I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone. I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
All right, and there we have it. Now we could add Zevran in a party right here. I'm a rogue. I probably won't be running with him much, if at all, honestly, but that's cool. We at least have him along. He's a romance option for just about anybody, if I recall correctly. So right now we're going to take care of the real important stuff, which is looting everything, right? See what they've left for us. Yay, Friends of Red Jenny. Nice. I believe the Friends of Red Jenny, they're kind of like the Mages Collective in a sense that there's some small favors you do for them, and seems like to do them and to pick up your rewards, you go to these like little, you know, dark abandoned houses and things like that. I don't know, we'll see. Denerim, I remember there being something having to do with the Red Jenny. Of course, a little extra fond now of the Red Jennies, mainly because of Sarah. It's kind of neat going back and playing this at the same time as playing Inquisition, because I don't know, sheds a new light on some things. Pretty cool. All right, now I actually want to go to camp. Get back there and get some money and get some stuff. But first, this is DLC related right here. This comes with the Golems of Emgarak, or however you say it. Talk to this guy right here. Felix. What's up, Felix?
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do? Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
She doesn't have an Orlesian accent. Got an Orlesian name,
I
though.
don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out? Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could? The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes? The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least. The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say? Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away. Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
All right. Another destination. We might even get about an extra level worth of XP out of going and getting that golem. What do you think? You never know. All right. And we will head on from here. Maybe go make a few more stops on the way back to camp. But thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, hit that button over my head. For all my videos, click the boxes on the left. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.